Hey guys, it's Unuchi back here with another What If video. This is What If Naruto was a Seal Master Part 1. So, what would happen in this What If is that Naruto would be smarter, basically always being a bit smarter than Sasuke. Naruto would go to the library once after one of Iruka's lectures, actually listening to one of Iruka's lectures. As Naruto went to the library, he saw a scroll about how to use Funjutsu, which is sealing. As Naruto would begin to read it and take a few books, the librarian would kick him out, so Naruto would just take the books with him. Naruto would be able to develop some quite powerful seals. Along with, by the age of 9, Naruto would go to the Hokage and Naruto would say, "Hey, old man, can you teach me a few jutsu? I realized that my chakra reserves are too high to do the regular clone jutsu. So do you have any other type of jutsu I can do instead?" As then the third Hokage said, I'll teach you a jutsu, and if you master the jutsu within a month, then I'll teach you the shadow clone jutsu. It costs more chakra than normal, and you should be able to do it with ease. Your chakra control isn't good enough for the regular clone jutsu, I do suppose. As the third Hokage would give Naruto a scroll and it would say, Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, B rank. Description. If you throw a shuriken, then perform this technique. The shuriken would split into two and continue to multiply. Though each time you do it, the amount of chakra takes doubles, though it doubles the amount of shuriken there are. As Naruto would say, incredible. As Naruto would perform the jutsu, seeing that when you master it, you should be able to perform around 252 without that much of a sweat. As Naruto would at first be able to perform that much, though it would take a bit of chakra, though not much. As the third Hokage said, due to Naruto's massive amount of chakra, Naruto should do it till he can do 512 without that much of a sweat. As Naruto would train and would eventually be able to master the jutsu before the month's end. As Naruto would go to the third Hokage's office and the third Hokage would body flicker Naruto to the training grounds and ask Naruto to show him. As Naruto would say, Shadow Shuriken Jutsu! As Naruto will throw a shuriken which multiplies to 2, 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, and it would continue multiplying till 512. Or 500 and basically the required amount. Pretty sure it's like 504 for Naruto. After Naruto does this, the third Hokage says, you have exceeded my expectations. I shall give you 2 jutsu due to you being able to do it within a week. As Naruto would be given a few jutsu, it would be more sealing jutsu that Naruto requested around. 2 more sealing jutsu, the shadow clone jutsu, a chakra paper, and Naruto would use the chakra paper, then Naruto would have wind release. So the third Hokage gave Naruto the Gale Palm and how to enhance the wind-style attacks. Naruto would then prepare to go train. For the next few years, or for the next year, Naruto would work on mastering these jutsu. Naruto would learn how to unseal and seal things away like weapons. And Naruto would be able to seal water away and also food, basically basics. Though with around a single percentage of Naruto's chakra, Naruto can seal away a few liters of water, and in order to unseal it, another percent of his chakra. Being able to throw a shuriken and have the seal on the shuriken, which allows Naruto to unseal the water to put on a opponent. Also, when the item the seal's on is broken, the seal automatically opens and has whatever's inside will be unleashed. Like if Sasuke burnt the shuriken with a fireball, water would be unleashed and would defeat the fireball with no cost at Naruto's chakra. So Naruto would master these techniques, eventually asking the third Hokage how to practice his chakra control. Naruto would then master the tree and water walking and wouldn't ask for any more help, instead beginning to, train by himself. Eventually Naruto would be able to get some kenjutsu ready, and now Naruto's around tuning in kenjutsu and he's preparing to make a special sword. Naruto would make a bet with Iruka that if Naruto won against Iruka will have to tell him 3 answers to questions unless there's top secret. As Iruka then said, sure, thinking that Naruto wouldn't be able to beat him, but knowing Naruto's strong and Iruka would have to take Naruto seriously to beat him, at least that's what Iruka thought. As Naruto and Iruka will engage in a taijutsu battle, Naruto would say, pretty good though, not enough. As Naruto would say, Gale Palm. As Iruka would say, water cell, water bullet. As the Gale Palm clashed with the water bullet, knocking Naruto back, then Naruto said, Uzumaki style, Shadow Clone Reassemble Jutsu, or Clone Teleportation Jutsu. As Naruto would make 4 clones, charging at Iruka with the clones. Iruka would know the weakness of the Shadow Clone and would go after Naruto, though Naruto would substitute with one of his clones using a Gale Palm behind Iruka. As Naruto would get a powerful, pretty powerful chakra, absorption seal on Iruka. As Naruto would have a few shadow clones in the background absorbing Iruka's chakra, though those seals were not as effective as the seal Naruto put on Iruka. As Iruka would realize this and would say, guess I have to end this quickly. Naruto, prepare for my most powerful attack. As Naruto said, okay. As Naruto would then say, wind style. As Naruto would be preparing a few hand signs for the great breakthrough. As Iruka would say, big head jutsu. As Iruka's head would get bigger, then Iruka says, well, it's not really a jutsu, though it's a combination jutsu. As Iruka would then say, what? Big water bullet. As a giant water bullet charged at Naruto, who used the great breakthrough, the great water bullet was able to hit Naruto, but Naruto substituted with another clone. Aruka, running low on chakra, would say, Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, as he would launch a few shuriken at Naruto that multiplied into 2, then 4, then 8. As then Naruto would say Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, as Naruto would use 16 instead of Aruka's 8, then Aruka would get scratched by the rest that hit him. As then Naruto would say Uzumaki Barrage, creating 2 clones, barraging Aruka in a barrage of kicks, punches, and palm strikes. Also, Naruto's clones used Gale Palms to blast Naruto higher and higher till Naruto was high up in the air and higher up than Aruka. Then Naruto would slam down a kick towards Aruka. As then Aruka would give up and Aruka would say, What are the questions? As Naruto would say, Do you know where I can go buy chakra paper or sealing scrolls? And the second question is, do you know how to forge a sword and can you teach me? And the third is, where can we find chakra metal? As Aruka would say, well, for chakra paper, there should be a couple trees that if you get the wood there, I can help you make some chakra paper. And for the scrolls, they should be selling, as Naruto would then say. The thing is that they won't let me buy the scrolls. As Aruka would then say, then you can give me the money, then I'll help you buy it. As Naruto, knowing that he could trust Aruka, would let Aruka buy it for him, also trusting Aruka because Aruka's his sensei. Then Naruto would ask, so, are you able to teach me how to use a sword? As Aruka would say, I'm not that skilled, though I should be able to teach you the crescent leaf dance. Then Naruto said, what's that? As Aruka would say, well, I didn't perfect it yet, though you're able to use it to move around behind your opponent to slash them. As Naruto would say, okay, but how do you get chakra metal? As Aruka said, well, this is hard, though you can either buy it, or I'm guessing you're going to do it the other way, because they won't let you buy it. As Naruto would say, pretty sure you know what I'm gonna do. As Aruka would tell Naruto that there's a cave in Konoha that has chakra metal, though there are beasts with chakras that can use earth-style bullets along with some water bullets. As Naruto would go in collecting some chakra metal and would eventually come out. Though before he came out, he came across the powerful beast. This beast was powerful, and this beast's name was Sarwi, and Sarwi would say, who are you? As Naruto would say, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. Who are you? As Sarwi would say, my name is Sarwi, guardian of the cave. As Naruto would battle Sarwi, who would nearly beat Naruto with its lightning cloak. Though Naruto was able to get behind him and use a pretty roughed up blade to slash Sarwi from behind. Then Sarwi would say, I suppose you are worthy then. Would you like a summoning contract? As Naruto would say, what's a summoning contract? As Sarwi would explain about the summoning contract, and Naruto would sign it. As Naruto has now gained the wolf summoning contract, which I did this what if before I was able to make thumbnails. So Naruto would continue to train to the graduation exam where he passed. Also, being able to forge a blade and having seals at his hands allows him to summon the blade along with a couple scrolls on his fingertips. As Naruto would then pass, Naruto would see Mizuki running past his house having a scroll that Naruto recognized as an important scroll that the Hokage had gotten jutsus for him from. As Naruto would beat Mizuki and hand him to the Hokage would give Naruto B rank pay, and then Naruto would leave. Naruto would be soon assigned to Team 7 due to the Ino Shikacho being a guaranteed, along with Team 8 being a tracker squad and Naruto being powerful enough to help Sasuke, and also Kakashi being able to help Sasuke and Naruto. Naruto also knows Kurama, and Kurama's fine with giving Naruto a little chakra to refill Naruto's chakra system, and Naruto knows that Kurama's name is Kurama. We'll have a skip to the bell test where Naruto would have eaten lunch. Also, Naruto's chakra control is better than the end of Naruto, basically end of the first series. So Naruto would be fighting or would hide into the bushes, making a few clones. That first one of the clones would have to put the sealing formula on Kakashi before the clones could slowly take Kakashi's chakra. As the Naruto would hide in the background. As you can see in one of those bushes, one of those are the real Naruto. As the other Narutos take out scrolls and then would throw them at Kakashi, who would then sense chakra about to explode from them, as they would all summon some water, getting Kakashi's book wet, as this was the first phase of their plan. As then the clones would summon their blades that Naruto would call the Supreme Slasher or Stardust Slasher. As then the Naruto clones would use this blade and would be able to do some good taijutsu battles with Kakashi. One of the clones used a Gale Palm to launch another clone toward Kakashi, which then Naruto substituted with the other clone, putting the sealing formula on Kakashi, then substituting back. As Kakashi would handle the clones, but more clones came out, around 20 of them. As Kakashi says, it seems they're adding wind chakra to their blades. This'll get troublesome. As then Kakashi would take out his chakra saber and then would put a small amount of lightning chakra on it. As then he would clash with the Naruto clones, and Naruto would say, "Crescent Moon Dance," or "Crescent Leaf Dance." All the clones would yell, moving around, slashing Kakashi a little, who was able to leave somewhat out of the way. As Kakashi said, "It's over." As Kakashi would actually put more lightning chakra into his blade and would put it into the ground, saying, "Lightning Shockwave." As this would defeat all the clones, as Sasuke would come in, seeing this as an opportunity, and would say, "Fire Cell, Fireball," as this would catch Kakashi off guard, as Kakashi's book would be incinerated, as Kakashi said, "You will pay!" As Kakashi began to barrage Sasuke and would say, I don't care if you're the last Uchiha, you'll pay! As Naruto gave the signal as the clones put their chakra drain on the seal to maximum. They weren't able to do that before because of Kakashi being able to notice if they did. Though due to Kakashi's enraged state and beating up Sasuke, Kakashi wouldn't notice. As Naruto would send a bunch of clones, continuing to barrage Kakashi till Kakashi got tired of this and said, Water style, water dragon. As Kakashi would use a water dragon, dispelling all of the shadow clones, even hitting Naruto, as Naruto would say, I guess you found me, as Kakashi said, it was your plan, wasn't it, Naruto? As Naruto would say, oof, I may have made a mistake in my calculations. As Kakashi would say, lightning style Chidori. As Kakashi would prepare hand signs along with using his Sharingan, as Naruto would say, okay, remember what the third Hokage allowed you to do. As Naruto had a flashback of him bringing the scroll to the third Hokage, who said this will be a S-ranked secret, along with the third Hokage saying, and you can learn 2 jutsus. As Naruto would copy down the Flying Raijin and the Rasengan, Naruto hadn't mastered the Flying Raijin yet, though he nearly mastered the Rasengan. As Naruto would create 10 shadow clones, creating a Rasengan around triple the size of the normal one. As Naruto would clash with Kakashi, it would create an explosion that then Naruto took advantage of. As Kakashi quickly realized that he was about to run out of chakra, he then lifted his headband down, but it was too late. Sasuke had seen the Sharingan and then would say, damn it, did he kill the clan and help Itachi? As Sasuke would awaken the Sharingan and would also clash, as Naruto and Sasuke's teamwork would kick in, doing a barrage of teamwork attacks together. Naruto using Gale Palms to get Sasuke higher in the air to continue a barrage of attacks along with kicking and punching Kakashi. As eventually Naruto and Sasuke both got above Kakashi and Sasuke performed the fireball and Naruto performed the great breakthrough. As Kakashi would see this and say, I have to use it, otherwise I'll die. As Naruto's and Sasuke's attacks combined, Kakashi would create a water bullet, which still got destroyed by Naruto's and Sasuke's combined attack. As Naruto and Sasuke would get the bells, and then would defeat Kakashi. As Kakashi would say they pass, though Sakura wouldn't be able to pass, due to Sasuke and Naruto being the only ones who showed great teamwork together, and knowing that if Sakura was there, they wouldn't be able to go on good missions, and so Naruto and Sasuke passed. Kakashi would be training them personally about their dual attacks, as he would say Naruto and Sasuke together, if they trained seriously and combo attacked them, they might be able to give the Hokage a good fight. As this encouraged Sasuke to work together with Naruto, who would then be able to teach Sasuke the Rasengan. Now we skip to the Land of Waves arc. Sasuke has learned a few more fire style jutsu and the Rasengan, along with Naruto mastering the Rasengan and getting 2 steps of the 5 for the Flying Raijin complete. as Naruto would still need to use a bunch of clones if he'd want to use the flying Raijin, as Naruto would also discover his other chakra element, which will be, of course, lightning. As Naruto would get the lightning element, he would learn the lightning style voltage, which would allow Naruto to shoot bolts depending on how much volts Naruto uses, is how powerful the volts are. As this will be the end of the what if, as Naruto would be going on a C rank mission right after their B rank mission. As Naruto would prepare for the C rank mission, Tazuna will come in and they go off to the land of waves. This will be the end of this part of the what if. The like goal for this video will be, around, let's start low with a low 6 likes. And if you want it tomorrow, which don't worry, or if you're worrying, there'll only be one daily like goal, and if you hit it, then there won't be a daily like go on the next video, due to me needing to upload the other parts of different what ifs as well. So this will be the end of this video.